So I'm watching a movie called Chill, The Killing Game on Tubi TV, and there are just random fucking points where they're showing. I'm only like 20 minutes in, and I have seen more fucking tits than anything. And it's like the history of burlesque. That was the school assignment or some shit. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make sense, but I just randomly keep seeing titties, and it's supposed to be a horror movie about a game that guess got a lot of people killed, and all I'm seeing are titties, and my chest is breaking out, and I don't know why. But I'm gonna keep watching this just to see. Yeah. So we're past the point of random burlesque chick, and we are about 50 minutes in.
What do you want me to say? Nothing.
And they're like really trying to push that this game is dangerous, this game is like spooky, but the only thing that is like any type of the only thing they're really giving us about this game so far is that people died. They're not telling us how. They're not even telling us what you're supposed to do in this fucking game. And, it's more filled with their drama. The one chick, Raven, is obsessed with the washed-up actor who's playing the game, who hasn't been an actor for, 15 years. And now, mind you, I think these are supposed to be, college students, so she's probably, 19. And he was a teenager, 15 years. It's just weird. Anyway. And, now that he has a fan, his assistant's in love with him or something. I don't. This feels like a Lifetime movie done by 12-year-olds. So the first game-related kill happened, and you find out who the killer is, and it's just okay. But then the actual people start dying, and the costume itself doesn't make sense. I have a suspicion on who the killer is, the real killer is, because they kind of made it very obvious, but I'm not going to give... Actually, you know what? I'm going to fucking say it now just to see if I'm right. I think it's the professor. I think it's the professor or the son of one of the original murder victims. So it's either one of those two. Just because the professor is the one who created the game back in the 80s. I think it was the 80s. Yeah. But this movie's really boring. It went from, telling the story of this creepy game to titties, to a stalker-obsessed fan, to another stalker-obsessed fan, to now, random kills. Nothing, interesting. It's just, I don't want to keep watching it, but I also have this intent need to have to finish things I start. So this is the last part, and I was completely wrong about the killer. The killer, spoiler, turned out to be the original killer's brother and his mother, which is the librarian who was in the movie, for 5 seconds. That just proves, how terrible this movie was. They didn't even give you, a hint to who the killer was. It wasn't even, I did this for a reason. They did it for a reason, but they also didn't, I don't know. It was so stupid and so terrible. So fucking terrible. Why did I watch the whole thing? Because I am a glutton for punishment.